time to take two and call us in the morning. Your favorite twin doctors, Dr. I and Dr. J, are back with answers to your health questions. Good morning, guys. Dr. J, let me just add first, you were supposed to be here in person, but 3 of your patients are currently in labor. Hello. Can you hear us?
I have no audio.
Oh, he doesn't have audio. Oh, no. Okay. Well, maybe we can loop you in. Well, Dr. I and I chat
3
here.
patients are in labor. Well, that is true.
Oh, my gosh. I was just telling you, I don't know how you do it all. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, good. Let's kick it off. The true or false game. Today is National Vitamin C Day. Drinking a glass of orange juice every day can increases your risk for depression. False.
Yeah, that's
got to be false.
That is absolutely false, right? We all like to start the day with a good glass of orange juice. So we think about the vitamin C being an antioxidant, which it is, right?
Yeah.
And so you reduce inflammation, you reduce the risk of a lot of things, including depression. But it's not just the vitamin C. It's not just the antioxidant activity. So what citrus does, not just orange juice, but any citrus, it increases the production of a certain bacteria in your gut, right? And what this bacteria does is it increases the levels of serotonin and dopamine. And so those are the feel-good hormones, right? So not only is it the antioxidant effect, but it actually increases if you think about it, when you take antidepressants, those actually work on your serotonin and dopamine levels. So it's not as though orange juice or citrus is going to replace your antidepressants, but it actually does improve your mood and reduce depression.
Yeah, well, when you think about it, when you have a glass of OJ in the morning, it does kind of give you that oomph that you needed to go.
It's time to go.
Yeah, that sounds really good right now. By the way, okay, true or false, a higher heart rate is a sign that your heart is working more efficiently. I'm going to say false.
That is false. That is false. So it's actually the opposite, right? So the higher your heart rate, the less efficiently your heart is working. Now, if you think about it, the heart is kind of like us as people, right? We want to do as much as we can with as little effort as possible, right? And so that's what the heart wants to do. And so your heart's job is to pump blood throughout your body, right? And so the higher the heart rate, the more the heart is having to work. So it's actually a study that came out that, I don't know if you wear like a fitness tracker, right?
I did, and then I fell off the bandwagon somewhere along the way.
I could not survive without my fitness tracker.
I was like addicted to closing the ring.
And that's the thing for me. It's like, I feel like I don't even want to go to the gym if I don't have my fitness tracker, which is kind of sick and against the point. But, you know, when you look at your fitness tracker, it'll tell you how many steps you're taking and your heart rate, right? And so you're looking at your basal heart rate. You're looking at how much your heart is beating per minute throughout the day. And so the lower your basal heart rate and the higher your number of steps, a study found, and this is kind of intuitive, but the study found that you're actually healthier, that your heart is working less. So if you have more steps in the day and your heart rate is actually lower, have a lower risk of heart disease, heart attack, stroke, all of those things. So actually you want your heart to be pumping less. That means your heart is working more efficiently.
Okay, good to know. We just talked about OJ. Let's talk about coffee now, but a very specific kind of coffee. Drinking 2 cups of mushroom coffee a day can reduce stress and improve your memory. I don't even know where to get mushroom coffee. I'm going to say true. So it seems kind of random.
It is true. And I got to tell you, Markie, I love coffee. And I've seen all these ads on Instagram. I'm in the loop, I guess, for this mushroom coffee. I haven't taken the dive yet. I haven't taken the dive. Because to me, I'm like, mushrooms, coffee, doesn't sound like it goes together.
Sounds
but
not tasty.
It does not sound tasty. People that have tried it said it's actually good. But so this is actually true. So this is the thing. So mushroom coffee is not just mushroom. It's kind of like a little bit of regular coffee and a little bit of mushroom coffee. And so there are different types of mushrooms that they use in this mushroom coffee, right? And so there is actually a type of coffee, a type of mushroom that they use that increases the level of certain hormones that actually kind of reduce anxiety and make you feel happier. And so actually having mushroom coffee, and it's particularly a mushroom called reishi mushrooms.
Reishi mushroom?
Reishi mushrooms. Actually, yes, they work to reduce stress, reduce anxiety, and make you feel more relaxed. So if you get your mushroom coffee in every day, so they say, haven't tried it, it actually does make you feel happier and more relaxed.
Okay, well, I'd be up for trying it. I'm just not sold.
Let's do
totally
it together,
on the table.
Let's do it together.
Let's do it live on TV.
Do a live taste test.
Yeah, nothing could go wrong there.
Right, yeah.
True or false, there's actually a vaccine that can prevent dementia. I'm going to go with false.
So this one's actually kind of true. So it's not a vaccine specifically for dementia, but it's a vaccine that actually can help with dementia. So dementia largely comes from, well, It comes from a lot of things, but one thing is inflammation, right? Inflammation in our body, inflammation in our brains increases the risk of dementia. And specifically, it's the shingles vaccine. So, you know, shingles is that same virus that we get as a child that gives us chickenpox.
Yes,
and so
I remember it well, still like it was yesterday.
It was horrible. And what happens is when you get chickenpox, it sits in your nerves and it lays dormant in your nerves, and then it comes back later as shingles, and specifically the nerves in your brain. So that initial infection causes inflammation in the brain, which can damage nerves cells, but then it just sits there dormant and comes back as shingles, and that can also cause inflammation. So when you get that shingles vaccine, you can reduce your risk of dementia by about 20%, and only 40% of Americans are getting the shingles vaccine. So it's good to prevent shingles, which sucks, but it's also good for reducing your risk of dementia.
Okay, I get now what you meant when you said kind of.
Kind of, sort of. Kind of tricked you there a little bit.
Thank you. I guess we never got Dr. J. You did that on purpose.
Did we need
You
him,
compromised
Markie?
his audio just to have the spotlight. Yeah. Always good to see you, my
Always
friend.
a pleasure,
Thank you. You're the
Markie.
best. And to have your medical or health questions answered on our show, find Dr. I and Dr. J on social media at the twin doctors _ or their website. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.